This is how a proposition goes from an idea by voters or lawmakers and ends up on your ballot. Propositions are essentially potential laws or revisions to laws that voters can say yes or no to. When propositions are successful, laws are created, revised, or vetoed. When propositions are unsuccessful, Arizona law remains the same. Props come in two forms: initiatives and referendums. Initiatives create new laws or add to existing ones. They can even amend the state constitution, but they must address how new legislation will be funded. Referendums repeal laws or parts of laws, though they can't repeal laws that are immediately necessary for the preservation of the public peace, health, or safety, or for the support and maintenance of the departments of the state government and state institutions. In Arizona, props can end up on your ballot in two ways. The state legislature can send something to the ballot, or voters can organize and petition they be added to the ballot. Voter-led props must have a sponsor in the form of a political committee. One can be made specifically for the prop, or an existing committee can offer to sponsor. Then come applications, petitions, and a lot of signature collection. Referendums, initiative measures, and constitutional amendments require signatures from 5, 10, and 15% of votes cast in the last election for governor, respectively. If state and county election officials determine some signatures are invalid, the proposition can be struck down. That happened in the summer of 2018 on a ballot measure against anonymous political spending when officials declared almost 62,000 signatures invalid. Both the Maricopa County Superior Court and the Arizona Supreme Court upheld the decision, effectively preventing the measure from ending up on the ballot. If petitions are not challenged during review, they become propositions. From there, it's likely voters will see them on their ballots, but not always. Another measure was knocked off the ballot in late August. Prop 207, sponsored by Invest in Ed, would have raised income taxes to increase public and charter school funding, but opponents filed a lawsuit that went all the way up to the Arizona Supreme Court. The court ruled in favor of the lawsuit, thus scratching the proposition from the ballot. If at least 50% of voters vote yes, the proposition becomes law. Otherwise, Arizona law remains the same.